Indeed, God is able. And you need to know that you have a God who is able to save, able to sustain you, able to see you through, able to supply your need. That you have a God who is able. You need to believe Him.
Save. Hi, how are you?
You are a blessed person. Able to see you through. This is Syaviha Mulengya, the author of the book Men Are Crying, Women Are Weeping, and You Have a Bright Future. Do not give up. Secret for the Single. Great books that I would recommend that you read. Today we'll be talking about that God is able. Nothing is impossible before God. We read in Luke chapter 1 verse 37 that nothing is impossible with God. That's something that you need to know, that men fail. Men can try to do something, but God has a solution. God does not fail. Men can fail you, but God will never fail you because He is faithful. He's a faithful Father who can never fail you. A faithful Father who will feed you. A faithful Father who will walk with you. A faithful Father who will teach you. A faithful Father who will be there with you. In good time, He will be there with you to teach you. In hard time, He will be there to give you the strength. God is able. Most of the time, when we come before situation, we ask ourselves, how will I make it? You need to know that you are not alone in the journey. You are with God. And God who wants the best for you. And God who is ready to do great things. You are never alone. He has promised to be with you. So, He's there. And because He is there, you can count on Him. Count on God who is with you. You can call upon Him. And you can consult God. Count on God. When you count on God, say, I trust God. He is able. You are able to serve me. Call upon Him because He's always ready and willing to help you. Let me tell you, you don't disturb God. He loves listening to you. He loves listening to you. He loves helping you. He loves. And He's willing to help you. So you can call upon Him anytime, anywhere. And God who loves you, He will listen to you. God who loves you, He will lift you. God who loves you, He will lead you in the right way. God who loves you, He will not let you down. God who loves you, He will not leave you. God is able. No matter how the situation look, remember there is God who does not fail. He's all-knowing. He knows everything. What you don't know, He knows it. And because He knows everything, He will reveal you what to do. In Psalm 32 verse 8, that's one of my favorite verses. God is saying, I will teach you what you should. I'll show you the way you should go. I'll guide you. I'll watch over you. He will guide you. He will show you. He will speak to you. And He will be able to settle what you're struggling with. So allow God to teach you. Be ready to be taught. And be ready to listen to Him. God is able. God has power over your life. He's the one who started your life. That's something that you need to remember. God who started this life, He will lead you. God who knows my life, He will. He is a creator. That's something that you need to know. Wow. He is able. Why do we say He is able? He is a creator. Everything is under Him. He knows everything. The Creator is able. The second thing, God is in control. And because He's in control, He knows what is going on where. He is everywhere. He is omnipresent, every place. And God, we say God is able because He changes things. God does not change, but He changes things. That's something that you need. He will change that situation. And no situation is impossible before God. When we read in Mark 10:27, the Bible says, to men it's impossible, not with God. With God, everything is possible. Where you have failed, you can trust God. Where you have failed, don't think it is impossible. If you have failed, it's still possible. There's still hope for you to get the best, because with God, everything is possible. He is a creator. He is in control. He changes things, and He's able to come. And God is able. That's one thing. He's able to solve the problem. He's able to settle the issue, and He's able to see you through. He's able to silence the other voices, and He's able to start or to stop anything because He is in control. He is able. And something I want you to remember from this message, that God is able. He's not limited, and He does not lack. I want you to remember those three things. But God is able. He's not limited. He is not late. He does not come late. He's on time. And God does not lack. And the fourth thing that I want you to remember, God does not lose any battle. He is able. He's not limited. He is able. He's not late. He is able. He does not lack anything, and He does not lose any battle. You can relax as you rely on God and realize that you have a great Father. You have a Father who loves you. The one who is able to save you, is able to see you through, is able has power over your life. He's the one who started your life. That's something that you need to remember. God who started this life. For watching this message, may the Lord bless you. Remember, God is able. Remember to subscribe, to share, and say something. Remember, you are blessed. My name is Syaviha Mulengya, the author of the book, Men Are Crying, Women Are Weeping. God bless you. Know your God, you'll be able to worship Him. Knowing God will help you to stand firm. Know God will help you to walk with Him, to worship Him, to wait upon Him, and to walk with Him. And you should desire to know Him, because He's your source and your secret. And I believe that your desire will be knowing God. Hi, how are you? This is Syaviha Mulengya. What a joy and a blessing meeting a wonderful person. And here, my aim is to share a message of hope, harmony, and healing. And today we'll be talking about knowing God. Know God name. God is God who loves you. And when you know Him, it will help you. Knowing God will help you to see things clearly. When you know God, God is going to reveal Himself to you. Knowing God will help you to serve Him. Knowing God will help you to say no to sin. Knowing God will help you to submit. And you need to know God. Our God is mighty, is El Shaddai. He's El Shaddai, God who has power, God who is mighty, God who does not fail, God who is above. He has the last word. People can plan, but one thing that we need to know, that God has the last word. That the reason why you need to commit your plan in God's hands and allow God to guide you in whatever you do. He knows where you are coming from, where you are and where you are going. You may remember where you are coming